Pike stretch, standing, forward fold to target. This exercise is both a mobility drill and a strength exercise. On one side, the back side, we're stretching or lengthening the muscles. And on the front side, we are training active core compression. We're shortening the muscles. So it's two birds with one stone. We can use this exercise to improve our range of motion in both the pike and in the pancake. To perform the forward fold to target, you're going to need to create an adjustable target. Yoga blocks or weight plates are good, or anything that you have where you can start to lower the height of the target as your forward fold compression increases. In this video, I'm using some yoga blocks. So we're going to stand on the elevated surface and choose our foot position. So if we're working more on the pike, we would keep the feet together. If we're working more towards our pancake, we're going to take the feet just outside shoulder width. So it's going to change the angle of the stretch slightly. You can choose to perform this with straight legs, or you might have a slight bend in the knee if that makes you feel that you can get into a deeper stretch. So from the standing position, we perform a Jefferson curl, cervical spine, thoracic spine, lumbar spine into flexion, and then tilt the pelvis into a strong anterior pelvic tilt. The arms will be straight and you'll be reaching down towards your target. If you can touch the target already, then you need to make the target lower. Remove one of the yoga blocks. If not, this is a good test of your core compression. So we contract the quads and we try to actively contract the hip flexors, and we're going to try to pull ourselves down into a deeper level of core compression so that we can touch the target. We can touch with fingertips. We can bend the first knuckle and touch a little bit lower. We can make fists and go lower, or we can even flex the wrists and place the back of the hands onto the target. So depending on your level of core compression here and the mobility that you have, how low you're going to be able to go. And as you repeat multiple repetitions, potentially you can start to remove yoga blocks and go deeper into the forward fold. So I typically like to perform the standing forward folds to target for isometric holds. So we're moving between an active contraction to a passive bottom of the Jefferson curl position. So as we move to active, we're engaging the hip flexors and pulling ourselves deeper into a stronger anterior pelvic tilt, touching the target and holding for a specified period of time. Then we relax and go back to the passive position, which is the bottom of the Jefferson curl. Rest here 5 to 10 seconds and then repeat back into the active position. During the set, you might be able to remove a yoga block and go deeper into this forward fold, or between sets, you might feel that you can start to go deeper and start to remove the yoga blocks. The goal is to go as deep as you can with the legs straight or with only a slight bend in the knee. You'll feel a good stretch in the posterior chain, but you're really going to start to feel the hip flexors working hard as you actively pull yourself into that bottom position.